Alrighty, so based off of the title of this video, I'm quite sure that this is going to come off a little bit different than what I'm usually talking about or doing videos about. So for those of you who had no idea that I used to smoke, yes, I have been an avid smoker since I was in high school, I would say. Like, I was definitely smoking with like my high school friends, and then I think once I got to college, that's when it really like started to become like an everyday occurrence for me. So yeah, to give a little background on me and my smoking habits, I would pretty much just come home from class every day, smoke. That was one of the big things that bonded Nate and I. Just kind of would come over to his house and chill, smoke, eat, hang out, that kind of thing. And I guess the thing that really made me start doing it so often was because it started off as like more of a social thing for me. And when I would hang out with my roommate, or she was also, or is an avid smoker as well, so I feel like when I got home from class, it would just be kind of like our way that we would bond with each other, just sit down, smoke, you know, watch some Netflix with each other, and just totally decompress from the day. I really did use it as kind of like a de-stress type of method. I actually ended up seeing a therapist for the first time in my life when I was like, I think a junior in college. It was just one session. I've never been back. I've been meaning to, but that's a whole different story. But basically, if you guys aren't familiar with going to a therapist, what they first start off and ask you about is your family mental health history. And unfortunately, my family's mental health history is not the strongest. So my dad's side has really struggled. My aunt, who has now passed, struggled with schizophrenia. And I let her know, you know, my brother and my sister struggle with depression and anxiety. My dad struggles with bipolar disorder. Told her about my aunt, and right off the bat, she was like, and you say you smoke every day? And I was like, yeah, I do. And she's like, okay, so to me it sounds like it's mainly just like a social thing for you. You don't actually like need it to cure your anxiety. If anything, it might make it worse. And down the road, knowing that you do have that schizophrenia gene in your family, that might pop out, or that might circle around to you if you continue smoking. So at first I kind of just like brushed it off, and I was like, you know what, I feel like this is just a typical like therapist being like, you know, stop smoking, because like they don't want you to be doing that, even though it is legal, by the way. I probably should have prefaced that at the beginning of this video. It is legal where I am from, here in Chicago, Illinois. So don't want to get in trouble for that, YouTube. So I kind of ignored my therapist. I was just like, whatever, continued to smoke every day. And it wasn't until like a couple months ago that I started to connect. Oh no, Chance is puking right now. Chance, oh no, Nate. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, it didn't start occurring to me until like a couple months ago that I would piece together when I was feeling anxious and when I would smoke. So every time I would go to bed, my mind just started racing with like a million things. Just everything that typical anxiety makes you feel like, and typical experiences of anxiety. I worded that badly, but whatever. So then I was like, I wonder if this is like coming from the weed. Like, is this inducing my anxiety and like making it worse than it already is? So I decided to like give it a little break, see if that's going to make a difference, see if that really is what's causing my anxiety to be so bad at nighttime. Because usually Nate and I would, once he's done with his work day and we're just kind of sitting down to relax, watch TV, eat dinner, that's when we would smoke and just kind of relax. And I will say that smoking for me really helped with my appetite, because sometimes I would just not be in the mood to eat. So, smoking like maybe 20 minutes or so prior to when I plan on eating would really help me be more hungry. I will say I will miss that about it. And I do like the social aspect of it, just kind of smoking with your friends, like just chilling. I love everything about that, but it doesn't love me, unfortunately. So, with that being said, I had a CBD company reach out to me called Be Sababa. It's Arabic slang for be cool or be chill. And they reached out to me about a month ago. So that was actually like before I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking recently within the past couple weeks, I would say. So this was completely unrelated. I just figured that this would go hand in hand together. So by the time I was actually able to try out the products, because again, I'd never want to put you guys onto something that I do not personally like or would spend money on. So by the time I was able to try out the products and see if they would actually really make a difference for me or not, I started to find a way where I could incorporate them into my everyday and kind of like almost in a way replace them with weed. So I want to make this clear from the start. CBD is hemp derived, but there's no THC in it. It's not illegal in any way, nor should it replace any like medications or anything like that. Always consult with a doctor when it comes to medications. So just want to put that out there, little disclaimer. But the products that they sent me were some CBD oil. This is what it looks like. And I put this in, the things I've tried it in, I put it in coffee, I put it in some lemon water. Essentially what this CBD oil does is just kind of, are you laughing at me? No. Okay, better not be. So this is good for, naturally de-stressing, helps with anxiety, that kind of thing, basically everything that I've been dealing with. And then they also sent me some gummies, which are vegan, by the way, if anyone has to keep that in mind. As you can see, I love these. I need a new thing of these soon. So you take 2 of these. I take 2 before I go to bed, and usually like an hour or so before I go to bed. And I've noticed that it really helps me with the whole anxiety factor, not having anxiety. And I don't know if you guys are like familiar, if like you have tried detoxing from weed and then like you end up having like crazy vivid dreams. Some people like that, some people don't. I personally do not. I find them really draining. Like when I wake up the next morning and it's just like, oh my God, I had such a crazy dream. Like I'm actually waking up feeling like less refreshed. So I don't like that. And with these, I noticed that it helped me like get a deeper sleep without the crazy vivid dreams. So if you are looking to kind of like detox from smoking, these will be great for calming your dreams. And then they also sent me, the last thing they sent me was some healing balm. So this is good for if like you have any pain on your body or soreness. So I don't really have any like pain or soreness that like I deal with, but I gave this to Nate to try because he is king of sore body everywhere. So he gets really bad back issues, he gets really bad knee issues when he like runs and stuff like that. So I asked him to try this out for me to see how he would like it, and he said that it did help him a lot and he liked it a lot. And my friend Brett said that she has tried some CBD cream as well, and she would put it like on her neck when she's working and like she's straining her neck at all, and she said that would help relieve the soreness of it as well. So if I'm ever in pain or sore, I will personally try this as well, but so far I have noticed a bigger difference with the oil and the gummies. And the gummies, by the way, are delicious. Like they do not taste like weed or anything like that. They are so good. That's kind of my review of Be Sababa. And just a little background on them. Aaron, who is the owner of the company, actually started the company with his sister. So they are based in California. They are a family-owned company and they just started up. So they would really appreciate, even just like a follow to their Instagram or any of their other social media accounts that I'll link below. I really wanted to help get the word out for them. Since they are a small business, I love to be able to help and support small businesses whenever possible. So go ahead and check them out, give them a follow. They post helpful Instagram posts about like how to use your oil, different uses for it. I know CBD has been a huge market that's been on the rising come up, and like I've tried a couple in the past before that I didn't really like, and everything was like super sticky. It tasted terrible, so I have not had that issue with this at all, and I highly recommend if you guys are looking to kind of wean off of the whole weed situation. So that's pretty much it, I guess. If you guys have any questions for me, as always, feel free to either DM me directly on Instagram or leave comments below, because I'm quite sure someone might have the same question as you. And oh yeah, so they were nice enough to give me a code to share with you guys. It's BAHO for 15% off your order. So go ahead and check out their website. I know that they have like CBD dog treats, like literally so many different things to choose from. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. See you in the next one.